Once upon a time in a faraway land, there lived a beautiful African princess named Chioma. She was as graceful as a swan and as clever as a fox. But tragedy struck when Chioma's village was attacked, leaving her an orphan with no family to call her own. With nowhere else to turn, Chioma found herself serving as a maid in the palace of the very people who had taken her captive. Despite her lowly position, Chioma's intelligence shone bright, and she excelled in everything she did. But fate had other plans for Chioma. In the palace, she caught the eye of the handsome prince, who was next in line to the throne. However, the queen, a woman of high status, disapproved of Chioma because she hailed from a different village. To complicate matters, the queen arranged for her son, Prince Femi, to marry a girl named Kemi from another noble family. Kemi, kind-hearted and gentle, had no interest in the prince, but she secretly befriended Chioma. As their friendship blossomed, Kemi discovered Prince Femi's true feelings for Chioma. Determined to help them, Kemi devised a plan. She pretended to agree to marry Prince Femi, but only to ensure Chioma's safety. When Chioma became pregnant with Prince Femi's child, the queen was furious. She threatened to harm Chioma, but Kemi intervened, pleading for mercy. Despite Kemi's efforts, Chioma was banished to the evil forest, where she was left to fend for herself with her unborn child. Alone and afraid, Chioma wandered deep into the heart of the evil forest, where shadows danced among the ancient trees and eerie whispers filled the air. With each step, she clutched her swollen belly, praying for strength and courage. Days turned into nights, and nights into weeks as Chioma fought to survive in the unforgiving wilderness. She foraged for fruits and berries, drank from the murky streams, and sought shelter beneath a canopy of leaves. But danger lurked around every corner. Ferocious beasts roamed the forest, their hungry eyes gleaming in the darkness. Chioma learned to move like a shadow, silent and unseen, to escape their grasp. Despite the hardships, Chioma's spirit remained unbroken. She spoke softly to her unborn child, promising to protect him with every ounce of her being. And as the days passed, she felt the tiny life within her grow stronger, filling her with hope and determination. Finally, the fateful day arrived. In the quiet solitude of the forest, with only the rustling leaves as witness, Chioma gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. She cradled him in her arms, marveling at his tiny fingers and delicate features, and whispered words of love and promise into his ear. But their joy was short-lived. As the cries of her newborn son echoed through the trees, Chioma knew they were not alone. The beasts of the forest had caught wind of their presence, drawn by the scent of new life. With a mother's instinct, Chioma gathered her precious bundle close and fled deeper into the forest, her heart pounding with fear. But she refused to surrender to despair. For she knew that as long as she had her son by her side, they would find a way to survive, no matter what challenges lay ahead. In the heart of the treacherous forest, Chioma and her newborn son found themselves surrounded by darkness and uncertainty. Every rustle of the leaves, every snap of a twig, sent shivers down Chioma's spine as she clung to her child, determined to keep him safe. But just when it seemed like all hope was lost, a glimmer of light pierced through the shadows. Through the dense foliage, Chioma caught sight of a humble cottage nestled amidst the towering trees. With cautious steps, Chioma approached the cottage, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and hope. As she drew closer, the door creaked open, revealing an elderly woman with kind eyes and a warm smile. "Come inside, child," the woman said gently, beckoning Chioma and her son into the warmth of her home. Grateful for the shelter, Chioma entered the cottage, her senses on high alert. But to her surprise, the woman welcomed them with open arms, offering them food, shelter, and the comfort of a mother's embrace. As days turned into weeks, Chioma and her son found solace in the company of their gracious host. The woman, whose name was Mama Ngozi, shared stories of her own trials and triumphs, imparting wisdom and guidance to Chioma as she navigated the challenges of motherhood. But Chioma's newfound peace was short-lived. One fateful night, a band of marauders descended upon the forest, their wicked intentions clear as they set fire to everything in their path. With flames licking at their heels, Chioma knew they had to flee. Clutching her son tightly, she followed Mama Ngozi into the safety of the woods, their hearts heavy with sorrow for the home they left behind. But amidst the chaos and destruction, Chioma held on to one truth, that no matter where their journey took them, as long as they had each other, they would always find a way to overcome the darkest of trials. While Chioma and her son braved the perils of the evil forest, back in the village, preparations for the grand engagement ceremony were underway. The air buzzed with excitement as the royal families and villagers gathered to witness the union of Prince Femi and Kemi. As the festivities commenced, Kemi stood before the crowd, her heart heavy with the weight of her secret. She knew that before she could truly move forward, she had to reveal the truth that lay hidden in the shadows. With a deep breath, Kemi and Femi her unusual request, sending murmurs through the crowd. But despite their confusion, they awaited her words with bated breath, sensing that something momentous was about to unfold. She requested that she wants Chioma brought back to serve her as maid and to be proof that the royal family has a forgiving spirit. Chioma was her best maid, and she would love her to serve in the palace as her personal maid. The king sent the royal guards immediately to the evil forest to find Chioma and her little son. When Chioma and her son were brought before the assembly on the second day of the ceremony, a hush fell over the crowd, their eyes widening in disbelief at the sight of the banished princess and her child. With unwavering resolve, Kemi stepped forward, her gaze locked with Prince Femi's. In a voice filled with conviction, she declared her refusal to marry a man who already had a son out of wedlock. The revelation sent shockwaves through the gathering, leaving the royal family stunned and speechless. But it was Prince Femi who broke the silence, his voice ringing out with truth and determination. He confessed his love for Chioma, acknowledging their son as a testament to their bond. And in that moment, he and Femi a choice that would change the course of their lives forever. As the truth unfolded, the queen's anger boiled over, her pride wounded by the betrayal of her son. But before she could utter a word, the unexpected arrival of the queen's family brought a new revelation to light. In a twist of fate, Chioma was revealed to be a distant relative of the queen, a revelation that brought tears of remorse to the queen's eyes. She saw now the error of her ways, the cruelty she had inflicted upon her own blood out of ignorance and hatred. With humility and contrition, the queen begged Chioma's forgiveness, vowing to mend the wounds of the past and embrace her newfound family with open arms. And as the sun set on the village, casting a golden glow over the land, Chioma and Prince Femi stood hand in hand, their love stronger than ever, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united in heart and spirit. With the truth finally unveiled and forgiveness granted, the village rejoiced in the union of Prince Femi and Chioma. The once banished princess was welcomed back with open arms, her son embraced as a cherished member of the royal family. The grand engagement ceremony transformed into a celebration of love and redemption, as the entire village came together to witness the union of two souls destined to be together. Amidst the vibrant colors and joyful music, Chioma and Prince Femi stood beneath a canopy of flowers, their eyes locked in a love that had weathered the storms of adversity. As they exchanged vows of eternal devotion, the sun cast its golden rays upon them, bathing them in a radiant glow that seemed to affirm the divine blessing upon their union. With tears of joy streaming down their cheeks, Chioma and Prince Femi sealed their commitment with a tender kiss, their hearts overflowing with gratitude for the second chance they had been given. And as the festivities continued long into the night, the lessons of their journey echoed through the hearts of all who bore witness. The power of love. Chioma and Prince Femi's love transcended barriers of status and circumstance, proving that true love knows no bounds. Forgiveness and redemption. Through forgiveness, the wounds of the past were healed, and relationships restored, reminding us that redemption is always possible, even in the darkest of times. Compassion and empathy. Kemi's selfless actions and compassion towards Chioma demonstrated the importance of empathy and standing up for those in need, even in the face of opposition. The strength of family. Chioma's reunion with her distant relatives highlighted the bonds of family, teaching us that blood ties run deep, and unity can overcome even the deepest divisions. As the stars twinkled overhead, casting their gentle light upon the village, Chioma and Prince Femi embraced their future with hope and gratitude, knowing that their love would guide them through whatever challenges lay ahead. And so, in the embrace of their newfound family and surrounded by the warmth of their community, Chioma and Prince Femi embarked on a new chapter of their lives, united in love and bound by destiny, their journey a testament to the enduring power of love, forgiveness, and redemption.